Okay, it's time to attach the new legs. If you recall, the old one were the Victorian style curved legs. Now, I picked up 4 of these legs at a Habitat Restore. I want to say I paid $10 for them, which is a pretty good deal. It's not fantastic, but certainly you could pay a lot more and they're in good shape. Then I went to the hardware store today and bought 4 mounting brackets. I was hoping to find the round kind that had a smaller profile, but this was the only type they have available. Now, if you ever go in and you buy table legs and brackets, they have a sort of like a Garanimals coating system. So this was hardware A, goes with a type of leg that has hardware A on it. So just make sure you're getting the right size hardware. So I took this one out and I measured it loosely and it's going to fit fine. And what I'm going to do is drill a couple of pilot holes for the regular screws. Before I attach it down, I'm going to drill a larger hole where the bolt goes in, and that's because when I screw it into here, if I don't do a hole beneath it, it'll only go, that far. So that is the next step here. I realize what I probably should have done is put a piece of tape on here to make sure I didn't go too deep. But I'm just going to make sure that that fits in there snug. Yes, it's going to be nice and snug. So now I'll do the small holes for the plate itself. I may be doing this in a slightly uncouth manner, but I really want to make sure that my leg is going to reach all the way down before I screw the plate on, because if it's too shallow of a hole, then I have to unscrew the plate before I can drill the hole any deeper. So I put the leg into the plate down to its very end, and now I'm just turning it in. And we're getting close. Okay, this plate is slightly uneven, but it's attached on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and put those screws in now. I didn't put a hole in the very corner because this is where it comes to there's a split there where they meet, and I didn't want to run the risk of breaking that and chipping it. I was feeling so good about this leg project, and then I ran into 2 major snafus. One is it dawned on me that the base that I removed from here might be a little taller. And sure enough, the difference between the previous legs and these is about 3.5 inches. So that puts this coffee table height at about 13 inches, and normally they're supposed to be 16 to 18 inches. So I could put on some fancy base, but I just feel like I'm creating more work for myself. I'm going to see how it looks with the shorter legs and go from there. The other problem I encountered is when I was drilling these in, I felt them pop through the underside of this piece right here, but for some reason I was thinking, oh, that side's not going to show anyway. Well, I wasn't thinking clearly, so all of these screws are popping through, and when this table is right side up, you would see all these little screw heads coming through. So I went into my miscellaneous screw jar and tried to find some shorter ones, and I found a couple, but I'm going to have to run to the hardware store and just get a much shorter version of this. Again, if I put a brace under there, it would serve the purpose of raising the table higher and eliminating this problem, but I'm not feeling that right now, so we'll see. Okay, I have swapped out the original screws that came with these plates with shorter ones that wouldn't pierce through the underside. I have them all mostly loosely on. Now I'm getting to the fun part and attaching the legs. After a run to the hardware store, I'm hoping I don't have any more surprises. So far, so good. In the meantime, I also put Bondo on the other underside of the table where there were some cracks. I thought it could only help reinforce the work that I had done on the top of the table.